Welcome to the 2017 Injustice 2 Cup. It's the South African finals. We're in Pretoria tonight, and we're going to watch the 4 best Injustice 2 players in the country shoot it out for their share of 60,000 Rand in prize money. The winner also wins an all-expenses-paid trip to the UK, to Birmingham, to go and compete in the Versus Fighting Championships in Birmingham in the UK. 400,000 Rand in prize money is up for grabs there. Our special guests tonight, Fokof Polisika and Jack Parow live performances, and we've got a grudge match final between the 2 artists themselves. Francois van Coke is going to be taking on Jack in an epic once-off game.
What we're trying to achieve with the whole Injustice 2 Championship Series is actually investing in our core community. And with all of the esport tournaments that's happening right now, everyone always focuses on CS or Dota, and I really just wanted to give back to my community that loyally plays Injustice and all the fighting games.
They played 4 weeks of heat qualifiers, led all the way to the 5th and final week where the top 16 players competed against each other. Around 80 players total during each heat, each phase that popped through, in and out. Some people ducked out because they faced up against the competition. They were like, nope, we've got to get out of there. Some had a little bit easier than others, as they just found the game naturally, instincts. They played Injustice, the game before this one. So yeah, testing their skills here in the grand final.
With the fighting game thing, I love that it's very technical. It's interesting once you get into that competitive scene and you see how good people actually are. And then that motivates you to want to be better, to want to do things that these people are doing to you.
Gaming does something. You don't need to have soccer boots. You don't need to go anywhere to be connected to people. There's a huge misconception that gaming is an antisocial sport, but I personally believe I've met more people who resonated with me as a human being playing video games than I think doing anything else.
I did play Mortal Kombat, and this game is made by the creators of Mortal Kombat, and I think it's a good combination. The way they've done it is great.
So when they announced Injustice 2 at the midpoint of the year, I was really excited to play because it's a game, it's a type of genre I'm really passionate about. Mortal Kombat, Injustice, they always bring out new features, mechanics, different types of play styles, and then it just caters to a bigger audience.
South Africa is still very early in the whole esports industry, and the aim that I wanted to go with is to get people in and show them Injustice 2 in a more entertaining environment, bringing the bands in and making it more of a spectacle and more of a show.
Exhibition match, we've got Jack Parow taking on Francois van Fokof Polisika. It's going to be an intense one.
I had a good time on the first Injustice, so I think it's kind of fair that I haven't played the second one because Francois doesn't play that many games. But we played against each other now, but on stage, and it was pretty fun. It was nice and close, so I think it's going to be a joy. I think I'm just excited. I'm excited for the show, the whole night, everything. It's been set up so nicely here. It's such a big joy.
No, I know I'm going to lose. There's no way I'm going to beat him. He plays games 24 hours a day. He plays games on all the platforms possible, so I'm going to lose. I know it. There's no way around it. I'm just going to bash it out like arcade style as hard as possible and try and kick his ass in some way.
Joker actually has his special move up and he's going to use it. Use it. Oh, that's it. Jack Parow. I've never come to a gig and watched the band play video games. So let's get them back out here. Please welcome winner from round number 1. It's Brandon Shokan Jacobs. And his opponents in the grand final tonight out of Johannesburg, Parasarama. The brain surgeon. Prakash gets in, and once again we have that close quarter confrontation. He's going to drop the block. One interesting fact, if you do try grab somebody and they grab at the same time, you block and you push them away. Very good interception from the player there. As now they try to find their way in. It's going to be Prakash trying to come in with the overhead. Unfortunately not going to be able to connect. The block gets dropped again. And just like that, it's Brandon throwing down the lightning. So we're working his way on the web. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be the one that's like it? It's Shokan! Walking him home with 20,000 Rand. Players giving each other the handshake. They are good mates outside of this competition. Now, Rob, I'm going to leave it over to you to interview our winner. South African Injustice 2 Cup champion. Give it up for Brandon Jacobs.
I have been overseas before because I won the Sweden one. Basically went to Sweden, and that was like my best experience ever. like being out of South Africa and doing something that I love to do, meeting like all those people that nobody really takes as celebrities, but you do, because you watch them and you see what they do and you're like, damn, these people are like so crazy, like how do they do this?